Well, as most of you know, we always start the show with some sort of memorabilia. A box? No, we're not going to show you a box. We're going to show you what's inside the box. Last week, the boys got their 2025 World Series rings. Here's one from 1965. It's a replica ring. You know they give us out once in a while. This one's pretty heavy. It's made out of some kind of steel. I don't know what. But you can see on the side it says 1965. And the night these were given out, I got this one alongside a gentleman whose dad got one of these for real in 65, and he let me try it on afterwards. That was Scott Brewer, and Jim Brewer was the guy who got his ring, and that was his son who was in town. Scott, miss you, buddy. Wish you'd come out for some games. We'll talk again. He's a great guy, and both he and his brother are great baseball fans. In fact, his brother's a coach still, I guess, somewhere, isn't he? I'll have to check that out. We'll have a report on that next time. And let's start the show already. The countdown, a sinister one. We're going into evil enemy territory for the first time. The Nationals in D.C.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
No, nobody playing ball yet. But we're here. Quiet down, quiet down. All right, today is April 2nd, 2026. Hope you had a good April Fool's Day if you were hanging around. Dodgers begin today with a one-game lead in the NL West over the D-backs, 2 over the Giants, Padres, and Rockies. It's a tight, well, we've only played 6 games, so what are you going to do? Anyway, in game 1 of the series this week with the Guardians, Roki Sasaki seemed to put on sort of a not-so-good spring training, but he put those outings behind him in his season debut against the Guardians Monday night. He battled his command at times, but put together an outing that was far more promising than any of his Cactus League performances, so that's good news. And across 4+ innings, Sasaki struck out 4, walked 2, and gave up 1 run on 4 hits. Dodgers lost the game for their first loss of the season 4-2 versus Cleveland, but it was a promising start, and Sasaki didn't ruin it. He looked better than he did in the Cactus League. Let's put it that way. But first L of the season, 4-2 versus Cleveland. So we'll chalk that one up to just you can't win them all and go to the next one. Game 2 on Tuesday was a lot better. Shohei Ohtani shut out the Guardians over 6 innings in his season debut as a pitcher. He didn't allow a hit until the 4th inning, which was very cool. It was a double by first baseman Rhys Hoskins, and it's the only hit he allowed in the game, which is neat. The Dodger 4-1 victory. Muncy hit one out in the 6th. Let's hear that one.
The ageless one.
High drive, right field, how far? Max Muncy with his first home run of the year.
That's a good one.
His first of the year, his 210th in Dodger blue.
Yeah, and by the way, speaking of that, I got a note on that. I wanted to let you guys know about it. This really belongs under stats, but as long as we're talking about Muncy. He did hit his lifetime 210th home run. That puts him 7th on the all-time franchise list, 4th in LA history. Muncy has 210. Garv has 211. Steve Garv with 211. He's getting close. Ron Cey had 228. Campanella had 242. Eric Karros is the LA leader with 270. And, of course, Gil Hodges, 361. And Duke Snider is the all-time Dodger champ with 389 home runs in a Dodger uniform. But I'll tell you, Max Muncy's in the top 10 all-time. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me. I think so. All right, in Game 3 yesterday, and April Fools pulled on the Dodgers, Yoshi Yamamoto went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 2 Ks, 1 walk, but the Dodgers nearly got shut out by Cleveland. Ugh. But Freddie hit one out in the 8th, so we didn't get shut out. Here's the one he hit in the 8th inning. Make it 4-1 Guardians.
Drilled to center field.
Oh, center.
Schneemann back onto the track at the wall. It's gone. It's Freddie Freeman's first of the year. Dodgers avoid the shutout. 4-1.
Yeah, that's important. I think that's important. We avoided a shutout, so that's a good thing. Anyway, good for Freddie Freeman and Muncy to get their first 2 home runs each this year and this week, so that's great. Let's go on here. So we got a quick little. We do this every other time now. Let's do a quick injury report. Nothing major to report. You guys know about all the guys that are hurt right now. But it's important to know whenever we update these things. So the Dodgers have a couple of updates, 2 of them for you today. Right-hander Brock Stewart, he's got a right shoulder injury as of last September. He's expected to return late April or early May still. He faced hitters for the first time March 27th this past week. He's going to throw at least one more live session before beginning a rehab assignment, and that was updated just a couple of days ago. So that's important to know. We'll have Brock Stewart back on the shelf soon. Also, Gavin Stone, the right-hander, he's got right shoulder inflammation. He's expected to return sometime in the first half of 26. They aren't sure exactly when. They're ramping up real slowly like Snell. They don't want to rush anybody. His status right now at this moment is the imaging revealed inflammation but not structural damage in Stone's shoulder, so that's good news. He had started up a throwing program. He's essentially has an entire spring training ramp up ahead of him, so he's just starting to do that now, and we ought to see him very soon as well. So that'll be good. That's always good when you can hear good news about your guys getting healthy, especially in pitching, because you know what the mantra in pitching is with the Dodgers: pitching, pitching, and more pitching. That's what you need, right? Yeah. All right. All right. Whenever I do this, it means let's do some fun stuff. It's all fun stuff. It's a podcast, for crying out loud. By the way, I'm Randy. You know who you are. Come on in, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. The best, first, and only video podcast by fans, for fans of your Los Angeles Dodgers. All right. World Series ring from 65. Okay, today we got shout-outs. Oh boy, do we have shout-outs. I think most of these are newbies. I could be wrong, but I think they're mostly new people. Check this out. Today we have Ali J, Kim N, Gloria M, Bobby K. I know he's not a newbie. He's been around a long time. Been a thorn in my side for a long time. No. We're going to get together soon, Bobby. Mark it on the calendar. We'll talk soon. Let's see. What do we got? We got Desiree F, Blanca O, Marilyn R, Shelly C, Dale G, Hiroyuki D, Russ B, Trent D, Brandon C, Dennis D, Roger E, and you and me, and Fox Jabri, who's also Fox Cali, because he is El Zorro. Wait a minute, we got one more. Also, my buddy Big Jack from the Vipers, who not only hit 2 home runs in our last game last Saturday, he hit one high as and just over the light tower in center field. Jack, what are you doing in this league, man? You're in another league. Big Jack, he's our Ohtani. He's our two-way player. Pitches great, hits great. What can you ask more of a special needs kid on a VIP team, man? He's the best. All right. And also, Joaquin. Shout out for Joaquin. He hit a home run as well. Those are our 2 sluggers on the Vipers. All right. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching Let's Talk Dodgers. Thanks to all the newbies here. Thank you, newbies, whoever you are. If I didn't mention your name, thank you. Thanks also for subscribing on YouTube and following us here on Facebook. Tell all your Dodger-loving friends to watch too. Tell them to like us on Facebook. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. We're always talking. Well, we got our shirt on, don't we? Oh, can't see it. Wait a minute. There we go. Got your Dodger shirt on and your Dodger championship ring and Dodger socks. And somebody just gave me this the other day. Where'd it go? Got a Dodger pencil roaming around here. So where the heck did that go? I don't know where that went. I'll find it again. We'll show it next time. It's in here somewhere.